Hello, my name is Ekkeking, and this is Taskness, and welcome back to another episode of Generate Task. I'm here in Port Vesmetis now because I do think my cider is completed now, so let's bring it to the barrel and just drain it and see if it's actually worked. And there we go, so we're making the cider, so now we can actually complete those achievements. So I'm gonna do that before I go ahead and do our current task. Here at Seer, after completing the achievement, so let's quickly get the task system rewards. And there we go, that's the headpiece and the antique lamp, which will go into Herblore again. So yeah, that's that task fully completed now instead of just virtually completed. So let's go ahead and do the quest to be able to run the next task. That's the Let Them Eat Pie quest completed. So I've made my 10 necklaces of gluttony, so I think I just need to wear one. And then have the expensive spice in my inventory. And then I eat the crayfish. And that's what I needed to do. So I think that's task complete. I don't know if I needed to take damage for that. So for now that is task completed. The next task we have to do is have Benedict guide you around the world. So I need to do the Benedict World Tour mini quest. So let's go ahead and do that, and all of a sudden we've got a task less, which must be one I've already done because I would have done 94 now. So I'm gonna have a look at that as well before I move on. Just completed the Benedict's World Tour mini quest. It didn't give like a quest pop-up or mini quest pop-up like they usually do. It just was an achievement for the free-to-play ones and then one for the member ones. So I did it so we can get on to our next task, but before we do, I'm just gonna use up all the XP lamps you get for the quest, so I can't just use them all. And again, I have been thinking, because if I quickly, I don't know why that's there, look at my levels, I am close to getting full protection prayers. I don't know if that's worth it. So if anyone's got any clues for if I should just get it, because I can still do god statues because it's a monthly. So that's kind of where I can get prayer XP from. At least I think I can do god statues in the rules. So I think I'm just gonna go on Herbler again. But if someone does think it's worth for me to put something on prayer, that might be something I do. So yeah, that's was like 10k XP, so we're up to 46 now. So we're really making progress on that. So I'm hoping to get, I think it's around level 68, 69 that you start getting anti-fires. And I'm hoping to reach that before I really get into the harder tasks. Because I assume bossing's gonna be on the list, and it would be very nice to have like super anti-fires for the KBD and the QBD and stuff. But yeah, with the XP done now, I can just get back to the sheet and get our next task. Our next task is to unlock the ability to claim your own island, which needs me to complete the Flagfall mini quest. So let's go ahead and do that. But before, you might have noticed my task progress went up by 2. That's because I think I finally got the last super duper task that I'd already done. And you can't take them off until you actually generate them. So yeah, we've got 4 tasks left, including this one, so we're getting really close to the end. I do know there's one more grindy one, which I think is the Ogre Club. But aside from that, I think it's just mini quests. So let's go ahead and do this mini quest. That's the Flagfall mini quest completed. Our next task is to reunite Sigilly with his son, so I need to complete the father and son mini quest. That's the father and son mini quest completed, so let's get to the sheet and generate our next task. Our next task is to gain access to the power station, so I need to do the Barrels of Ice Mountain quest to be able to do that. So let's go and do that quest. So for this quest I need a bucket of super compost, and I don't quite know a way of getting it except for making it myself, so I'm just quickly gonna empty my normal compost out that I've been using for farming, and then I'm gonna fill it up with these pineapples that I keep buying here in Catterby every time I'm here, because I do know they make an easy source of super compost. So let's go ahead and do that first, and then probably do some farm runs and play around farms and all that in between, or maybe look for a passive task to do, or I might just wait it out until it's done and then go and do the Barrels of Ice Mountain. There we go, that's the Barrels of Ice Mountain completed, so that gives me permission to use the power station ladder. So let's just go into it. So yeah, we're in the power station now, so that is task completed, and I think that's our second to last task. So now we only have one more left. I'll double check that when I'm gonna roll a task now, but I think the next task is the last one. And our last task for now of the beginner tier is to obtain an Ogre Club, so I can get them from killing ogresses, ogress warriors, and all them in Uglog. So I don't know what the drop rate on that is, but I'll go find out what they're weak to and then go kill them with that combat style for the Ogre Club. And I hope I get it quickly so we can generate our first actual easy task. And that's kill number 2, and that's the Ogre Club, so that is really nice. I went ahead and prepared quite a few runes by buying them because I keep running out during tasks like these, and just killed 2 of them and I got the Ogre Club. So I don't know what the drop rate on that is, but I think I got very lucky there. So that is our last beginner task completed, which is really nice. So we'll go to the sheet now and generate that first easy task. Our next task and first actual easy task, even though we've already completed 3 of them quite passively, is to roll the Infernal T percent dice. So I need to find Mephisto the Imp 7 times in the Source in Varrock. So let's head there, find him, and solve his sliding puzzles. So I've got the D4 in my inventory, so let's roll that. So that's that done. Now I gotta figure out how to get to the next one, and that's the D6. I have just made the most trivial discovery ever. If you actually click like here, it will just move like multiple squares across. I did not know that. I was always like doing one square at a time, so you know, if anyone did not know that and wanted to know that, there you go. That's something I learned now. So we should be getting the D8 from this, I think. Yeah, there we go. So let's quickly roll it and get onto the next dice. And there's the D10 that we're rolling now. So that's another dice down. So let's go find him again. That's the D12. So let's roll the D12. There we go. So now it should just be the D20 and the D percent to go. I just got and rolled the D20, but apparently I wasn't recording. But yeah, I just got and rolled the D20. There we go. That is the D percent. So let's roll that. So now we only have a 1 in 100 chance for these portals to fail, and that is also task completed. So let's get back to the sheet and get our next task. Our next task is to obtain the Wicked Cape, which just requires me to get some Runespan points, which is quite nice because I didn't want to get more of the Wicked stuff, so I would get some extra benefits out of the Wicked Hood. So yeah, let's check how much points we got because we did some Runespan earlier in the account, but definitely not 2,500 points worth, I think. And then go get the points we need for the cape. We have got 10 whole Runespan points, so that's just short of getting the cape, which is 2.5k points. So yeah, I guess we've only got to do this for a couple of minutes because, you know, we're almost there. Just hit 33 rune crafting on this grind, which means I've unlocked the medium floor. I'm staying here from somewhere in the 20-ish to 33 only gave me about 84 points, so it's not going that fast. I thought you'd get the points faster, but maybe now going up in the floor might make it a bit better. I know it's still not excruciatingly long because I've not been here that long, but yeah, now I can do, I think it's the body ones, because I know there's lots of stuff on this floor I'm not going to be able to do yet. But yeah, XP rates are gonna go up, and hopefully the points are gonna go up as well. So yeah, the middle floor of Runespan's now unlocked, which is quite nice. We just got ourselves 50 rune crafting, which unlocks all of the master rune crafting equipment, which I do think are easy tier tasks as well, maybe medium, I don't know. So at the moment we have got 1430 points and then 10 of our natural points that we already had. So we're over halfway done there, so I'm thinking I'd be getting to about level 55, 60-ish, somewhere in between that by the time we're done. I didn't actually think I was gonna make this much progress, but I think it's just when you actually reach a higher level, you just get loads of points a level because the XP difference isn't that great at these lower levels. But yeah, we're nearing on 2500. We've only got about 1050 points to go, and then that will be task completed. So that's a quick little update on that. That's another 50 skill down, and then that gear that we can unlock now for other tasks. Here we are at Wizard Phoenix runecrafting shop. So let's buy the cape because we do have enough points for it now. And there we go. I do think these capes reduce your weight. I'm not 100% sure if you need the whole outfit for that, but that could be useful somewhere. Now, I don't know if that changed much. I can take runes out twice now, get a bit more essence, but nothing much changed. I got myself up to 55 room crafting, so we could wear the rope bottoms now as well if we do get that task, but I don't see how anyone would get. How many points is it? Let me quickly look. 7.5k points at level 55. I always found with the rune crafting that the levels don't make any sense because it takes way longer to get the points than it is to get the levels. So I do find that weird. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. But yeah, that is task completed. So let's get back to the sheet and generate the next task. The next task is to obtain a Goball Chin unchecked. So what I need to do for that, because it's unchecked, I do need to hunt it. So I couldn't get it any other way. So I need level 27 hunter to go catch him. Chinchompas are nice because they're very easy to get food for. So getting one of these wouldn't be too bad to get. If I can get a second one, that's a different gender at one point. So it says I can get him at the player owned farms, and I'm an idiot. I meant the Tree Gnome Stronghold Hunter area, not the player-owned farms hunter area. So yeah, let's go there and hunt some Chinchompas, as I do think I have 27 hunter. It'll probably be some good hunter training. I don't know how many traps I can set, but I'll just bring a couple anyways. I don't remember what Goball Chinchompas are actually used for, so I'll figure out which skill they're used for as well while I'm at it. There we go, we just got a Goball Chinchompa unchecked. We got up to 47 hunter. It took me a while, I got about 800 chins, but I've not caught that many because you get multiple times sometimes, but that's way on the drop rate because the drop rate's 1 in 1500 anyway, so even if it was one for each, I'm way on the drop rate, so that's very nice. So with that, that's task completed, and we can get on to the next one. Our next task is to obtain a unique item from the Mei Training arena, and I've never really properly done this, so I'm probably gonna look into seeing what out of these items is probably the easiest to get. I assume it's gonna be the beginner wand, or maybe Bones to Peaches, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna have a look into that and see which one's the easiest to get for me. Just a little player-owned farms update. We've been capable of unlocking the medium bins, but apparently I don't have 40 construction. So yeah, that's very useful. So I guess I've got everything ready for if I do get that construction level, and I don't think I'm allowed to train just to do farming. So I'm not going to, I'll just passively get that through the dailies and all that. But yeah, I thought I was going to be able to show off something good, but apparently not. Just going to get the enchantment points I need. I think I need 300 for the beginner's one, but I'll just finish off the whole inventory. So I decided to go for the beginner's one, as it's probably the best thing to get because I need to keep upgrading it, and it seemed probably the fastest thing to get. I did think about getting the Infinity top, as I can't get a Mystic Top, I think, because I assume it's going to require me to do Dragon Slayer to even wear, and I don't have any other way of getting it yet because I don't have 66 magic. So yeah, that's why I thought about that. But I do think I'm just going to go for the beginner's wand. So it needs 300 enchantment points, which I've got now, and then it also requires me to get 30 points in all the other rooms. So yeah, let's go ahead, gather the runes for them. Because I don't really know how most of these work, because the Enchanter's Room is the only one I knew, which is just getting the Dragon Stones and enchanting them. So I'm just gonna check to see if I've got any law runes for this, and I think I need natures for them. And I don't know what I need for the graveyard, so I'll have to look into that, but probably the biggest chunk, which was the 300 Enchanter's points, which I do think is the fastest points to get anyways. I've completed now. I bought way too many Cosmic Runes and blew my cash tag on that, but if I ever get this task again, I know I've got the runes now. So yeah, let's just quickly get 30 points in all the other ones, and then we'll go buy that beginner's one. So here we are in the Mei Training arena shop. As you can see, we should have enough points. We need 30 of the Telekinesis, Alchemist, and Graveyard points, and then 336 of the enchantment points. The main reason I'm not actually going for Bones to Peaches, which costs me how much, if it wants to show me, which costs me 196 Telekinesis, 294 Alchemist, 1960 Enchantment, and 196 Graveyard, which has been reduced because I did the easy, is it, of the desert? Don't think it's called beginner. I did it in the beginner tier of the task sheet, which has made it slightly cheaper, but I can't afford it in RuneScape Gold. I just don't have enough GP to be able to buy all the runes, and making them's not really an option. So that's really why I chose the beginner's wand, because I probably would have gone Bones to Peaches because it is a comp requirement, and probably all of this is a requirement for the sheet anyways. But as I am in somewhat of a money problem at the moment, I'm gonna go for the beginner's wand with that. So that's kind of my reasoning behind that before anyone mentions it's probably better to go Bones to Peaches or whatever. But yeah, there we go. That is the beginner's wand, which is a level 45 wand, which is utterly useless to us as we've got a mystic. And we are actually allowed to unlock the God Staff, because that is the reward from the 100% beginner completion, the God Staff and Cape. However, until I'm 60 magic, there's no point. I'd hope to be getting it from this, but I didn't. I got up to 59, so once we hit 60 on that, we will be getting that Staff and Cape, because that will be very good for magic. But yeah, that is task completed. So with that, let's get back to the sheet and get our next task. Our next assignment is to obtain another unique from the Anima Islands. So I don't know how many are in this tier, but what we've got left is the Gauntlets, Boots, and Cape, which require me 1 game for either of these or 2 games for the Cape. I don't think there's much point in me actually getting the Cape at the moment. So I think, thinking logically, and that there is universal gloves and no universal boots, I think I'm gonna go for the boots. But when I actually buy it, you might just see me buy the cape anyways because it's the most expensive bit. But I do think I'm gonna go for the boots or gauntlets, as the cape is probably the least useful piece of this set. But yeah, with that, let's get back to Tuska and get another piece of this gear. And here we are after 1 game, so I'm just gonna buy the boots as I've talked about before, why I'm buying them. So that is task completed. That didn't take very long, it's like 15 minutes I think, one of the games. Don't exactly know. So need to do 3 more to fully complete the Tuska gear. I assume those other 2 pieces are probably in the easy tier as well. But yeah, that's another piece of the Tuska gear down. So let's get back to the sheet and generate our next task. Our next task is to obtain a unique from the Dungeoneering reward shop. Just did a couple of floors of Dungeoneering, got myself 46 Dungeoneering, also got myself up to 55 Constitution, 42 Attack, and 40 Strength. I don't think I got any other skills that I leveled up that I might have already clicked out of. But yeah, I should have 4,000 tokens now. Yeah, I've got 4,016. So let's go ahead and buy a smithing auto here, as it's just the cheapest option. And I don't think I need the other stuff really yet, because I'm not heavily farming yet. So yeah, that's task completed now. So let's get back to the sheet and get our next task. Our next task is to complete the monk's friend quest, but I don't know why. Oh, I've got more beginner tasks again. I didn't know that, but already done that because that's an arty one. Then complete a game of I've already done that, I think. Um, I'll just go ahead and buy a Slayer VIP ticket real quick because I actually haven't bought any tickets. So let me quickly go and do that. We're here at the Cabbage Face Buns Bonanza, so let's just quickly buy one Slayer ticket. And that's that task completed, so let's get back to the sheet and hope we can complete all those beginner tasks. Next task is again complete a game of Cabbage Face and buy a bundle of experience and a skill of choice, so let's see if I've got enough points left for that yet. We do, so let's just go and buy some bonus farming XP, so let's just buy one. Our next task is complete a game of Cabbage Face and buy at least one batch bomb. The last task, if you might have noticed, was the long and curved bomb one. So I think that must have been the one that disappeared, so I just recompleted it. So let's see if we've got enough to buy one patch bomb. And we do have enough to buy one patch bomb, so let's buy it and hope that's the last thing, because I've run out of points now. So yeah, let's go back to the sheet and get our next task. And our next task is to obtain a unique from the Cabbage Face Buns Bonanza. So I did check if it wasn't the old one, and it isn't because it still remembers, as you can see, that I have got a legwear. So I need one of these because the last one was just to get a piece of the farmer outfit, I think. So that must have been changed. So I don't know what I want. It says the uniques cost between 30 and 200. 200 being the cedar side, and I assume 30 is one of the gorilla dashes or health benefits and all those. So I guess I'm gonna have to play some Face Buns Bonanza, even though I really didn't want to do any more beginner tasks, you know, finally getting into the easy tier, and then this happens. So yeah, I guess we'll have to do Cabbage Face Buns Bonanza. So yeah, let's go and probably play one game because I really don't feel like it, but maybe I'll just go for a farmer piece anyways. But with all that being said, I'm gonna leave off the episode right here. I was really happy that I got into the easy tier. Then the sheet throws a curveball at me and crushes my dreams, and sends me right back to the beginner tiers of the sheet, which is not fun. There's only two left now, and you could say maybe I should have finished in this episode, but I think the episode's due to be uploaded anyways. So with that being said, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, comment something in the comments if you'd like, and subscribe for more content just like this, and I'll see all you guys in the next episode.